everyone, and welcome back to the second episode of CELT with Students. Today we have an iconic student with us, Mohammad Ibrahim Saleh, who was student for CELT for almost 2 decades back.
Yes, almost 18 years ago.
And he was one of the naughtiest students of our center at that time. So, welcome, Ibrahim.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you feeling today to be guest at the same institution where you were student at a long time?
I really feel obliged. I'm really happy that I'm here today with my teacher. And definitely, of course, like it is also a good opportunity that I can talk about it. So thank you so much for having me here.
Rather than I give your introduction, I would like you to give your introduction to our audience. Like
Uh,
from where you started, your growth, your career, where you are working right now.
First of all, I would like to start with like Assalamu alaikum and very good morning. My name is Mohammad Ibrahim Saleh, and I work in Kuwait National Petroleum Company as a Senior Supervisor. I'm also an instructor, scuba recreational diver, and I'm also an instructor, Emergency First Responder, associated with the American Heart Association. And along with that, I have already also been continuing my education, like the safety trainings and all that. And I did my bachelor's in business administration somewhere in 2012. And I left CELT probably somewhere in 2007.
7, I guess.
It's probably 7, since it's a long time. So definitely, like, there might be a glitch with the
After
dates.
consuming 100% energy for teachers, right?
Of course, indeed. Like, it has always been a great experience here. And I also did my IATA International Air Transport Association
Oh.
diploma
Oh.
from Budai Aviation, but I still chose KNPC as a career, and I'm grateful that they have given me that opportunity to continue.
I have a question. There is no link between your scuba diving and your career. So, it was a passion or what?
No, scuba diving is actually a passion. I love sea, and I'm an island person. And at the same time, I would also encourage everyone to come and discover the beautiful wonders of Kuwait underwater.
It's hard, but it's okay.
It's not hard at all. You are just a decision away, because once you make the decision, you will definitely explore. Since don't forget, 71% of the world is water. So why do you want to stay on like 29%? Discover more.
Good.
It's a good opportunity. Moreover, like as we are in CELT today, the only offer I could give you guys is like anybody comes from CELT after watching this, 5% is on me.
And free for the management, by the way, right?
I will try to do something. But definitely, I would say like you could definitely give a
You
try.
can charge your teacher, obviously. I know that. Okay, good.
And moreover, like I would like to add, like we are doing this especially for like for everyone like who has difficulty in facing languages. We provide English, Arabic, and Urdu as well, so everyone can be comfortable. So yeah.
Okay, so that's a good opportunity for the CELT students, and obviously we can discuss that after this podcast.
Definitely.
Okay, now I will start with my questions, and you have to answer me quickly for that.
Yes.
So, how would you describe your time in CELT just in 3 words?
3 words won't be enough, but I would say that the education, consistency, and you may add a good quality learning.
Oh, thank you. What was your first memory when you joined CELT? I remember it, but I want you to give, a brief of it to our viewers.
Actually, I wouldn't say a first memory, like it was the first interaction, rather like a memory, because that's going to stay with you for life. That is like me entering in the academy.
Yeah. That time it was academy, you're right.
With my mother, and she's like furious like, agitated with me and complaining to my teacher.
Who you have not started yet
Where I didn't start
learning
yet, and
from.
I was like, I don't want to continue here. And she was like, no, you have no choice. You better get it done here.
And I remember you with long hair.
Yes,
long
she
hair.
was the one like, I won't take you in unless you get your hair trimmed. As I was with my fellow friends there, and
And everyone was similar. I remember.
yes,
They were wearing bands, they were wearing rings, and I was like, oh my god, I have to teach this back.
yes.
12 similar type of, cartoons. Cartoons at that time.
Whatever we were, but we were still good enough.
Yeah,
We were still
definitely.
good enough to join you. And it was a challenging situation for you as well to shape us. Like, so it was a great experience.
No, but it
definitely.
was a great experience.
It
I
was a
would
great
say.
experience.
And
Definitely.
the next day, when you all came with the trim hair, I said, they wanted. It's okay. Now you can sit in class. Okay. Do you remember any unforgettable, funny moments? I know there were a lot, but only one or two of them.
There were many actually, like uh, usually late to the academies, and then we wouldn't leave early as well, even though the
At 10 p.m.
academy closes at 7.
Get 3 and ending at 10. Oh my God.
Yes, we used to be there late nights, like 10:30 p.m.
And the struggle was only if you will do your work, you can leave, otherwise stay here.
That, yes, and we used to say that at that time, like if you cannot study with Miss Hina, you can study at
You can study at.
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, indeed.
Thank you. And I think so it was good at that time. Students, they knew that why I was doing that, why we
Definitely.
as an institution were doing that. It was good for them.
I think at that time we might not realize that because for us it was like quite hard to understand like what's coming up next for us.
Yes.
That is something that you realize when you enter a career.
Hmm.
Because while being a student, you just feel like you're forced to do something that you might not want it, but the actual gains are afterwards. This is something that even the students now they should know.
Yeah, obviously, and they think that teachers and parents are forcing us, but actually it's for their good,
Own benefit.
their own benefit.
Yes.
Okay, but in what ways do you think this institution has shaped your character, your values, your career, different ways?
Since I have been spending a lot of time in the institute, like you're spending almost 6 to 7 hours, like the way you spend in schools, and it always have an impact on you. So the impact I would say is the way that you learn and what you gain from there is something that will be reshaping your career because those are the certain things that you carry with you into the next session that you will be spending in.
Yeah,
So it's a positive impact, you may say. It's the struggles and the challenges that your teachers give you in the terms of reshaping yourself.
okay, how was your transition phase, like leaving a school, entering into the career, and what do you think gave you the most hard time? Okay, if this school could have been taught to me in school, then I wouldn't have faced so much difficulty.
The difficulties, I would rather say, not a difficulty because you have an option of another institutions which provide you with certain certificates or the courses around. That could be like, for example, in your earlier stages in the school, the computer courses or
At that
something,
time,
or some,
Microsoft, yeah.
yes, or something that is trendy while entering or starting a career. Like, for example, like if you notice now, as we are getting towards the era of AI, which is now almost on every phone, tablet, and everyone is quite relying on it. Similarly, if such things could have been provided us in our general education, we might be a bit more better rather than struggling or going to other institutions to learn Microsoft or Adobe or any such kind of basics, like if these were included in one of the curriculums. how like the other countries, they have already started AI subjects as a must. So
Yeah, they have
just
added in the curriculum now.
yes, so why not like something like that should also the institutions they should think about. So it'll be much better for them rather than chasing more.
So what difference do you see in students, like the time when you were a student and right now, because you're a father also, so you see the students for nowadays? What's the major difference that you have seen? That okay, when I was a student, this was my mentality, and this is the mentality of a current student. What's that?
Uh, actually, it's it's a lot to like to talk about because when I was a student, it also depends how much that student is burdened with. For example, if I talk about myself, uh, I was doing my own research to study rather than having a more support from my like any influencers or anything like that, or like even from home. It's different because our parents, they have been like busy working and providing us. So we have to. It was quite difficult for us to choose our path in terms of education or career. Now the students whose parents, like for example myself, I'll talk about myself because my daughter next year she might be entering university.
Mashallah.
So the thing is that what I can do comparatively with my earlier stages, I can provide her with knowledge, with also my research, with the available resources, and also which is in actual making them lazier comparatively our times.
When we were struggling,
We were
we
struggling.
had to decide.
Yes, it was all on us. But now I believe the students more, they are relying more on the resources that you are going to provide them,
Yeah.
and they are trying to choose their path.
I think so. The bigger difference is also now the students are more into the social media.
Yes.
So the influencers or the people they follow,
Yes.
they also see their
Definitely.
choices, their career, how what they are doing. They want to be like them.
Yes, we were in the
Rather than they have their own mind, they want to be like them.
we were in the time of Nokia and Ericsson.
Yeah.
So they are in the Apple and
Yeah.
also definitely
Exactly.
it's a huge difference. It's a huge difference.
I remember when I used Apple first time, it was my student who asked me that he was using an Apple iPhone, and I was like, "Why don't you have buttons on your phone?" He said, "Oh, you don't know this is new iPhone 4. So this is something new in the market."
Just imagine
He
now
said,
we are close to
"Yes," and I
17.
think so. You as an entrepreneur should have this first. I said, "Oh, okay. Can you get me one for this?" Then he bought an iPhone for me. He set it up. He did everything. He installed it for me, and then I started using it. And it took me so long time to I used to miss the buttons, the button phone, iPhone, Ericsson and everything. And then eventually we transferred.
See, this is how entrepreneurs, they like they just ask for something and they get it.
Yes.
This is one of the benefit for the entrepreneurs.
Definitely. Okay, how are you feeling today coming back to CELT, and where do you see CELT now? Like it has been 2 decades time when you started and where we are right now, the difference.
It's a huge difference actually. MashaAllah, like you have achieved
Thank you.
a lot, and may Allah like bless you with more. And I can see your staff has been increased, your education system has been expanded. Like in our days, it was like you were providing the basic and necessary education system, but now you're also tied up with the international universities and international education, which is very beneficial for all the people living in Kuwait, as we all seek this kind of consultancy to for our children as well, and it will also help them to get into a better education. So I believe that you have achieved a lot, and inshallah, there is a lot more to go.
Do you want to go back in time? And if you go back in time, so what would be the change that you want to make in yourself?
Don't do this. because because it is something. It is
This is the same answer I gave. No, I don't want to go back.
no, because it is something that I believe all of us, like
Yeah.
who have been working hard now and trying to earn
Agreed.
our bread and butter, we all would like to have some of the quality time again
Again.
back
Back.
forth. Like, we everyone would say, like, I want to go back in times. It's not necessary for the changes, just to live those moments. Like keeping you away from the hustle bustle of life and the struggles that you are going through. And definitely those are good ones, but everyone wants to go back. Everyone.
And I think so that the strugglers like you, the strugglers like me, and the strugglers of that back 2 decades,
It's different.
because it's different. We were not exposed to so much opportunities. I would say that we didn't have those,
It's kind of amenities.
and we were not provided with such kind of the facilities that we are
Yes.
providing to our students, right? Our students as a parent to our children right now.
Yes.
They don't have to struggle for a lot of the things. We had to struggle. We had to think which field to choose, why to choose, and moreover, if we are not successful, oh my God, then the nagging from the same parent.
I would say, like, like in our times, like if there was something that was said no, okay, that's understood, it's a no.
Yeah.
But now, if you say no, you have to be ready with an explanation.
Yes. For us, it was okay. Once
how
no
it is.
said means no. Now, if it's a no, no. Give the reason, give the full literature review.
That shows us that we're in a different era now.
Yes, true.
All too well.
Okay, so now we have a fun and a quick fire round. And so you have to be very quick while you are answering it.
It depends.
No, it will be like quick. Quick means I'm going to ask you straight away the questions.
Okay.
Okay, favorite snack at the time of break at CELT?
Off?
Break at CELT.
Break at CELT.
Favorite snack at the time of break?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches from? I remember there was a matam
I
dal.
believe falafel batar.
Ah, yes. That was better. And we used to have a matam dal.
Yes, yes.
And classmate you hated most?
Hated? No,
Hated.
I wouldn't say I wasn't hating anyone there because we were all like a family.
Oh, so it means no offenses.
No.
And the classmate you used to, like most, okay, he's my friend, my best buddy. All others are okay, but this one is the best buddy.
Still, I wouldn't say that because we were very close.
We were.
We were very close.
All
including the teachers.
Neither. All of us were like one group.
Sometimes we used to make them cry as well. Like, they actually shed tears. Our teachers actually shed tears. And they were too close to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. And sometimes the days were, I remember when I used to tell them that today you will stay here, but I will not teach you even a single word. You will stay in the same room, stay here, not to study, just sit idle. That's it. Because this is what you want in life. You want to sit idle for 5 hours.
Though that was fun too.
And after 15, 20 minutes, it was like, okay, can we study? Okay, let us go. I said, no, neither you will go, no, you will study. You want to stay idle in life? Okay, stay down. It's fine.
It was fun too, actually.
It was. And after 15, 20 minutes,
again, the same books.
Please.
Yeah, let's do it.
Please do it. So that was the funniest moment, I
Indeed.
think. Okay, a subject you loved?
Maths, English. Yeah, these two were like.
Not accountancy.
Accountancy was
Subject.
very hard.
You know, it's a recorded one, and I will keep it.
And then I'll tell you that because she is very good in accounts and the whole debit credit stuff and the ledgers, I really used to hate those. But still, I could manage to pull it out. It's
He
all
used to
because of-
ask me stupid questions. Why this is debit? And I should tell him this is rule. He said, no. Forget rules. Tell me why it is debit. You need to give me a valid reason for it.
Sometimes it brings back to me when I receive a message from my bank, your account has been credited or
Credited.
debited. I was like, oh, you guys, I think you guys are wrong. Because that was my mindset. Like, it
Yes.
should be credited, it should be debited.
Debited. Why are you saying it credited?
Yes, exactly.
They're saying from their point of view, but
Yes.
you're wrong.
Yes, yes.
And I used to find out the logic that, okay, how to explain it actually. Dude, come on. This is debit means this is a rule. You need to follow it.
Yes, but it's okay.
And subject you hated.
As
Subject you hated. That I, oh my God, I don't want
for
to
me,
study the
like,
subject at
okay,
all.
I won't go back, but Urdu? I would say
Urdu is a tough subject for the students
Urdu.
usually, now even nowadays.
Urdu specifically, like in my school days and further as well, like Urdu I used to.
I used to study Urdu just because of my teacher, because she was so strict, damn strict. And I was afraid that if, I will not do my homework. I was in 12th grade at that time. She will slap me in front of whole class of 80, regardless of whatever I'm thinking. So that's
No, no, no.
that issue.
Maybe you never went through what I went. Like you have no idea. I can't even tell it now, but oh, Urdu, that was like a disaster for me. Like the words was disaster.
The first question I asked in my graduation was, I leave other things. I saw subjects and I said, oh, there's no Urdu. Oh, it's okay. I
that's
can go
pure
for it.
happiness. That's pure happiness.
That was pure happiness for me.
Yes.
I didn't care what the other subjects are in my master's, in my graduation. The important thing, no Urdu, go for it.
Yes,
That's it.
yes, yes. I believe now also students in Pakistani schools and all, I believe they might be also hating Urdu as well. Like, because kids over here they are more probably like
Yeah,
the English and other
other
languages.
languages.
And for them, since we don't practice much of Urdu except
I would say
language,
that it's a flaw in
communication.
it's a flaw in our education system. Why? Because if there is a subject, so you should put same force for both. The way you are forcing your kids to learn English, in the same way you should force your kids to learn your national language also. Either it is Hindi, either it is Urdu, either it is Russian, whatever it is, but your national language should be there as well.
I believe your national language should be there.
Yes.
You're right, but it's not being implemented anywhere.
No, it's not.
Like in your career,
I know.
it's not helping you in anything.
Exactly.
So I think that these subjects shouldn't be a must compulsory. Like
Well, I negate
because
this. For me, no.
because I
It
think
should be.
there should be
Because
more
they are
other
your national
languages
languages.
which is going to be used in the multinational places. So that's going to enhance the students, right? That could help them growing.
But
Like I think it should be additional in school also. They should be teaching additional language.
yeah, I am
Like
an
in some,
advocate of this.
like
Additional language should be there, like Arabic
like
should be there.
like I believe in some of these schools they used to have French languages,
Yeah.
right? So now if you master those basics from now in the school, I believe it could be of a great help in your future careers.
No, but I'm an advocate of this, that okay, your separate languages should be there. Like for example, you're in Kuwait, so Arabic should be taught to the students from the basics.
Yes.
And it should be like in Germany. Once you are graduating from a school, you should know C1 language. So the once you are graduating from a school in Kuwait, there should be a target that okay, this candidate, this student should know Arabic, reading, writing, learning, listening.
Yes.
And there
Yes.
should be a test. And if they pass, then they should go out. As a result, once they will be into the market, so they know now Urdu as their English language or Hindi as their national language. English, obviously, they need to know
Definitely.
because they have to work.
Definitely.
And Arabic because they are in Kuwait. So this is important.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
the curriculum needs to be updated in
Yes.
this way. Okay, so your favorite teacher at CELT?
Since I'm with Miss Hina, so of course, please, I will give you the
So
credit.
what do you mean if you were not with me then?
I would
You need to, if you want to go out of CELT, so you need my consent also.
Of course, like, see, you have been always my favorite, and plus, it's not only about like being in CELT. It's also you have always been like a friend, a teacher, an elder sister. So like the advices or the things that we could share with you is always different. Like today, if I'm sitting here after 18 years,
Yeah.
it matters. It matters. It is something that brought me back here, and it is something that you are sitting with me.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you wouldn't call me, or I wouldn't be here.
And I would say the association, they are student when you're teaching. Obviously, all students are good, all are important, but there are students who are always associated with you, and you are associated with them. It's a two-way.
Yes. Yes. it's not only about the education.
It's not only
also
about the
the-
education, it's about the time,
Yes,
the level of understanding, how much they have been looking up to you, and how much they have been listening to your advices. I remember the days when you used to call me, hello, are you working? You need to find out 5 minutes for me right now.
yes,
So I used to stop my lecture. Okay, now what is the problem? This is the problem. What should I do? Okay,
yes,
do this.
yes.
So this is the actually
That's
force
the
that ties
bond.
you up.
That's
That's a
the
bond.
bond, like, that you have to maintain.
Yes.
And it should be maintained because you have spent that kind of a quality time together.
Right.
Like, so thank you once again. Like, thank you.
And thanks to you also for being a good student.
Thank you so much.
One last rapid fire round, one word to describe CELT. Only one.
Opportunity. Now, I would say with opportunity, there comes many things, like career growth, education, relations among, like, socializing, fun. There could be many more. So I would just say opportunity. And don't miss it.
Ah.
Don't miss it.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim, and it was great time that we had with you. Thank you for finding out time for CELT. And any advice, last advice that you would like to give to our current students now who are studying with us?
For the students now out there is like just focus on your education and let the time find you the actual place where you have to be, because it's a race. You are in a race. Slow and steady wins. Just focus. Just focus in whatever career you want to get in, and you will eventually reach there. So, best of luck to all. Best of luck to all. And thank you for having me here.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much, everyone. And again, stay tuned for the next episode.